Okay, is able to bring to you this wonderful experience, this wonderful sight. You can easily see planet Venus. It is really visible on the left, while the St. Peter Dome, of course, is on the bottom right. All this is happening live from Rome, Gianluca Masi Virtual Telescope Project, and I want to remind the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope, Unitron Italian Instruments, Software Bisc, and C-Web, and I also want to acknowledge ANSA, the scientific board, the scientific team, and because this event is hosted in partnership with them, and I really think this is a wonderful site. I must say that I cannot tell with my I cannot find the right words to really explain, to really tell how beautiful this site is, and I only hope that the image can bring this to you. You can see on the bottom left, sorry, in the middle left, if you look left, you can easily see a dot, a bright dot in the sky, and that is, of course, Venus, just slowly setting image after image, and you can see the St. Peter Dome on the bottom right. And really, this is a memorable, this is an epic sight over Rome, just to say goodbye to Venus, just peaking now in brightness. This is the brightest apparition, of Venus this year, because right now it is peaking in its apparent luminosity, even if looking at Venus during the twilight, while the sky is still bright, is not making justice to its real brightness, because of course the bright background is making the Venus brightness not so evident, but this is Venus at its brightest. I also want to thank also Earth Sky and also the Daily Express magazine and the newspaper for just sharing and just featuring our live feed, friends. So we are just seeing Venus live, and of course this will not last for a lot of time because it is setting. And I really hope that the site is great for you as it is with me, and it's a pleasure for me and a joy to share this site, this wonderful site with you. You can really see the wonderful colors at the sunset, and really all this is making the vision unbelievable, friends. And as I told you, Venus is just on the left and slowly approaching the horizon, because it is setting earlier and earlier. After months, we saw Venus actually dominating the sky at sunset for even a few hours after the sunset. But now, while it is still many degrees away from the sun, at least from the northern hemisphere, and I am in Italy, of course, this is not offering again the opportunity we had to see Venus for a few hours after the sunset. In other words, because of the positions of Venus respect to the sun, and because of the position of my own observing devices here in the northern hemisphere in Rome, Italy, of course Venus is setting quite early, so basically soon after the sunset. So I think that this is really something we wanted to see from here, and I'm happy that you can see this through the Virtual Telescope Project, friends. And of course the light is fading because the sunset was about 20 minutes ago, and I preferred to start a bit earlier because of course I think that the sight was rewarding. And now Venus is very well visible on the left, friends. I think you can really see this beautiful planet, so bright, and I think that you can have at least some of the feelings I'm having here, my friends. And of course we are just seeing this live from here, and I'm happy that all of you are just seeing this from here, and it's great that this can be shared through the world. How beautiful the site is, how happy I am to share this site with you, my friends. And I think that the sky is always trying to capture our attention and our imagination, even thanks to these simple opportunities, but full of beauty, full of I mean, full of emotion. And this is something the sky is able to do every time. And I really hope you are having fun. I really hope that at least you can breathe the wonders, the beauty of this sight I'm having from here, friends. Now Venus is truly evident, and you can see it on the left as a bright total light slowly approaching the horizon, because it is slowly setting while the night is slowly coming here in Rome, Italy. Gianluca Massi from the Virtual Telescope Project is doing its best to hopefully bring this to you. To me, it's such a pleasure to have the opportunity to share with you something unique, something very beautiful. Other people are here just looking the same, because trust me, this is a wonderful sight, friends. Something everyone would like to see from here. At least we can share this true technology and bring the wonders of Venus setting beside St. Peter Dome everywhere, thanks to technology, thanks to the Virtual Telescope Project, friends. How beautiful the sight is, really. How beautiful the colors are, by the way, and I cannot tell you again. Sometimes I repeat myself, because when you face this huge beauty, I mean, our human conditions, our human dimensions are not enough to, to keep all this inside, And I really hope that this is something you are appreciating. And for me, it's a pleasure that the virtual telescope is able to share this honestly unique sight, no matter where you are on the planet. And now you can see Venus is very bright on the left, while the St. Peter Dome is on the bottom right. And image after image, we are taking a new image every 10 seconds. You can see that bright dot of light is, of course, slowly moving down, because it is, of course, setting. Now there is a gentle wind, and you can see the clouds, the colors, and I may say that the sight from here is honestly unique, friends. And again, just to hopefully help those joining us right now, we are just broadcasting live Venus at its brightest before it leaves the evening sky, and we are just sharing Venus setting beside St. Peter Dome from Rome. We are not far from the Pincian Hill, a very celebrated scenic point above the city, and I think that you can really enjoy what we are seeing here. And image after image, a new beauty is coming, and hopefully, again I repeat, you are at least enjoying part of the feelings, part of the sight, part of the beauty we are seeing from here. How beautiful the site is, and the Virtual Telescope Project is just broadcasting live this honestly unique sight, friends. Venus at its brightest is slowly leaving the evening sky after a very long show from last March, and then it is approaching its inferior conjunction with the Sun, and then it will slowly move in the morning sky. Actually, it will it will be quite fast after this inferior conjunction, which will be late in October, and by November you can really see this very bright dot of light from in the morning again, but we wanted to say goodbye to planet Venus this way from Rome, friends. Again, I think that you are really how beautiful this site is. This is just perfect, my friends. As you can see, Venus is so bright, okay, while the dome, of course, is speechless. How beautiful, how happy that the weather actually cooperated with us, and other people are here just looking the same. And I mean, it's something very, very unique and beautiful to see, of course. And we were really lucky enough to have also crystal clear skies. Well, not completely clear, and I actually appreciate that those gentle clouds are there, just adding some beautiful colors and even giving you this idea of evolution image after image. As you can see, all this is evolving, and of course Venus is lower and lower, and this is, I believe, an honestly magic sight. And now I want to try just to zoom a bit on it, because I find this site is amazing. Keep an eye from here, and I try to zoom a bit on this amazing view. I'm back. I actually decided to leave this, framing, because I really like it, and I think it's honestly amazing. You can see Venus very bright, very easily now, and the colors, my friends, are honestly outstanding. And this actually idea to share this with you, just popped in my mind soon after I saw this personally a few days ago, and I believe it was well worth this effort to bring all these mobile devices out in the field, because I must say we are in a very crowded place of Rome, and it is Sunday here today, so really we have a lot of people all around, and of course, no matter this, I decided to come here, bringing with me some equipment, and I wanted to share something I love it, and something I really think it will be worth for you to have a look. And again, this is happening live, my friends. We are streaming this from Rome, not far from Villa Borghese, and we are on the Pincian Hill, a very well-known scenic point over Rome, and I think you can easily see now Venus just now, and I mean, I, I really don't need to add so many words, because I believe that the site is wonderful by itself, friends. At some point, perhaps we will start seeing Jupiter as well, because it's slowly moving, and perhaps joining later the show. Let me try at least to to shift. I just moved the camera a bit, hopefully finding some space for Jupiter to add soon, but I still don't see it. But I just put the camera back, and anyway, because I want to concentrate on the real I mean actor here, that is Venus setting beside St. Peter Dome. How beautiful, friends. And as I told you, we are lucky enough because we have this wonderful, very nice sky, and we are really, I mean, we are just approaching not the end of the show, because it will take perhaps 20 minutes to Venus to honestly set, but you can see image after image how this is slowly approaching the horizon. And this is, I told you many times, but again, it's for me such a truly beautiful sight. And it's a pleasure for me to share this live from here, the privilege to be in such a beautiful place and such a beautiful sight. So the weather was just perfect with us. It was very kind with us, and the wind also is, I mean, pushing the clouds, and image after image. You can really enjoy all this in such a very dynamic way. This will stay as I think a nice memory of such a unique view. I understand that people not used to astronomy really think that these very simple events are not rewarding. This is absolutely false, especially if you have if you are lucky enough, I mean, to spot this from such a beautiful place like Rome. Let me see if I can now frame a bit better. I'm doing this adjustment live. Let me see what I can do. I want to stop for a while this. Let me see if I can. Just to try to adjust. Okay. Just wait for 1 second, friends. And here we are back again to the live feed. I just actually changed the zoom factor, and so that you can see, let me adjust again a bit more, because now we are slowly ending this live feed, and I hope you can appreciate Venus even better, and again really the beauty of the site here. It's amazing. Wow, we will miss Venus really, because in a few days, I mean, it is becoming harder and harder to see Venus at sunset. Okay, you can see it for several days, and I actually urge you to go out there and have this experience yourself. But because this is really going to leave, Venus is going to leave the scenery at evening, at sunset, very soon, before moving to the morning sky, and I think this is such a very glorious way to say goodbye to Venus, the brightest object in the sky after the sun, after the moon, and right now at its brightest. So we have the brightest object in the sky at its brightest right now. What else, basically, from Rome, with such a unique sight there. And I hope that your time with us has been rewarding. And I hope that really you can see this by yourself, because I really think that this experience can be amazing, friends. Of course, while the planet is approaching the horizon, of course it is getting darker, so we would expect to see it better, okay? But while it is setting, the planet is also sinking in a thicker portion of the atmosphere, absorbing its light. So basically, this is why we are not seeing Venus becoming brighter and brighter, while all around is getting darker, okay? And this is, of course, also interesting to think. I mean, we always have to think what is going on. When we see something, there are many things actually running all around, and this is why Venus is apparently fading. I mean, it is not as bright as we would expect now that the sky is getting darker and darker. I mean, by naked eye from here, the sight is honestly unique, friends. So Venus will be soon behind the clouds as well, but I mean, everything worked for me to perfection, friends, and how amazing it has been for me to share this with you, and hope that you are enjoying. All this is happening live. Again, I want to underline this because it took a lot of work for us to, I mean, to plan this, because we had to bring all our technological devices out in the field, running through the traffic and to the crowd, and here we are. And Venus is really leaving us in such a very elegant, special way. And soon Venus is going to leave. Pretty soon. And really had a great time. It's a pity that after all Venus is saying goodbye, you know. But I think that the images are just great, and that you had a great time, great experience with us. And now I want to try to use a faster sensitivity for the final images. How beautiful, friends, really. So friends, it has been such a pleasure for me to share this live site with you. And from Rome, we are approaching the end of this live feed, and it has been honestly amazing to face these wonders at sunset from here. And you can really see the beauty of the legendary St. Peter Dome, while Venus is just kissing the clouds on the left. And of course, it is going to disappear in a few minutes. The Virtual Telescope Project and Gianluca Masi, who is speaking, are very proud to be able to bring these things to you, these experiences to you, and I hope you will join us in the next occasion, because we have something great, of course, on the queue, and you are welcome to join the Virtual Telescope Project page on Facebook to learn more and actually sitting on in the front line next time we will share something unique from here, something very special, friends. And I want to thank again the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope Project, Unitron Italian Instruments, Software Bisc and C-Web, and I also want to acknowledge ANSA and the scientific board, the scientific team, for hosting this event in partnership with us. And from Rome, Gianluca Masi, Virtual Telescope Project, it's all. I will leave the live feed running for a while, but without the audio comment. And again, thank you, and again, keep looking up, because looking at the sky is always a rewarding and a unique experience. Bye bye.